Yeah. Nothing serious.
So he shouldn't let mama go.
Ever. At all. Keep her in the cell. Don't do it tonight. My mom had a big 8-track, man. I swear to God, it was huge. You know what I mean? And she used to play the music in the middle of the day, but we had to clean while she was playing this music. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's real work. So, like, I used to listen to the music, man, and I would do my little cleaning duties, but I used to try to bounce in the bed, because certain songs that made you feel like that. You know what I mean? So, I would bounce in the bed while the music was playing, man, and I fell in love with it instantly, and it was dope to me, man. And the crazy part about it is, like, moving as a child from house to house, moving that big ass 8-track, it was serious business. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I grew up on the east side of Detroit. So, when you say the battle thing, we challenged each other. Because on the east side, you know what I'm saying, you had a lot of groups, you had a lot of artists, a lot of people who wanted to do this. But I lost so many times. Like, but, no, I'm gonna be honest. I lost so many times to cats that was at a higher caliber than me. I was young doing it. You know what I mean? These guys were in high school. I was still middle schooling, trying to figure out my niche. You know what I mean? What do I have to do to make me successful? I felt like I had something that I could give. Something that I've learned from being a part of the music at a young age, that it was something that I could bring to the youth that they were missing. Because I can listen to the music right now, and no disrespect to any artist, but we're not getting what I got. What I got when I was doing music is something different. I got a feeling, I got a passion. I was like, man, I have to do this. So when I listen to music now, I don't still have that same feeling. So I wanted to bring that back to the people. Whether I make money or not, it's never been about money. It was about the love for what this is. It's music. To me, honestly, making music, it's my life. It's not a job to me. Like, this is what I love to do. Like, most people don't do what they love to do and make money off of it. I make money off my real job and doing what I have to do to provide, but this is something I love to do. So nothing will ever take that away from me. When you have a passion for something and you love something, you're gonna do whatever you gotta do to make that love show. My first studio recorded record, I was in a group called the Teamboys. The first song that I actually did was a remix of a song that they did called Gan Smoke. I was working on a solo album before I ran into the team. You know what I mean? And these are my brothers. Like, we've dealt with each other. When I talk about the circle, they were there. You know what I mean? They created their group, and I kept myself separate from that. You know what I mean? I had my own vision for what I wanted to do. So, as far as first albums, they dropped the album called Doing the Math prior to me dropping anything. I got on Doing the Math 2 on one song when they started recording it, the Gan Smoke song, right? They asked me to be a part of the team. So I joined their team to create Doing the Math Part 2. In the midst of Doing the Math Part 2, I created my own CD because I had already been working on it. Like, I never stopped doing what I was doing. I just put more effort in doing what they were doing and what I was doing. Like, I did both. You know what I mean? So I had an album that was called A Cold World. My name is Teamboy Cold. A Cold World. It fits. You know what I mean? So I did everything for them as well as doing things for me. So after the Doing the Math 2 drop, I did the Cold World, and it set them on fire as well. Thorobredz was a unit that I was moving with while I was still pushing the Teamboys. And every show I would go to, they were there. Every show we rock with, I'm in the front of the stage and I'm rocking with their music because I met LB at my job. I plugged him to one of the dopest producers in our city. They start making music together. I go make music with my brother. He playing me that shit. I'm like, oh God, that's dope. So when I go to a show, I already know your words. I'm already rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? So one day it came about and Els was like, it just doesn't make sense. He's like, I'm sitting there like, well, what do you mean? What doesn't make sense? He's like, bro, we at every show together. We doing anything together. When you rock, we at the front of the stage. When we rock, you at the front of the stage. Why we not moving as a unit? Most Detroit artists don't see that. You know what I mean? We can move separately and be against each other, but why not join forces and create Voltron? Doesn't it make sense? We killing everybody. So when he said it, I was like, bruh, it's never been a question. Let's go. It's nothing. Most of the time you deal with artists, man, I'm not going to talk bad about Detroit artists. That's one thing I won't do, but Some of these guys, no names, some of these guys have a perspective as if they already made it. Bro, I've been busting my ass since the day I stepped foot in this bitch. Busting it. Doing everything I had to do to make the people relate to me. See, our city is infatuated with the dopest names or the flyest guy. It's not about being the dopest name or the flyest guy. It's about being the best at your craft. See, I'm not trying to chase what other niggas chasing. I made my own lane. That's what they not doing. You gotta study. You have to read every day. Like, if any artist is honestly wants to be an artist in this game, you have to read. Most people won't tell you that. But pick up a book and learn more words, different ways to say things that's more effective to your competition. And it's gonna make you that much better. Most people won't tell you that. They'll just let you be ignorant. From day one, they told me I would not make it. That's what the doctor told my mother, that I wasn't gonna make it. I was born premature. She could fit me in her hand. The doctor told my mother I would die. I had weeks. That's what he said. I'm a miracle baby. I was born a boy and I was made a man. My plans is not my plans. These are plans that were set for me before I even knew it. I was born to die. If you get the doctor the word, you know what I mean? So when it comes to the title of the album, it just fits so perfectly. I called my brother today, prior to this interview, and I was like, man, we just dropped some stuff last night, and I was like, bro, this is the one. You know what I mean? He like, how could you even tell me that? He's like, you got 12 to 13 songs that I'm calling the one. I don't have any filler tracks. That's honest. There's not a filler track. When you get Born Boy Made Man, you're gonna be able to hit every track and be able to relate to every song. I honestly went into the studio, I reached inside my chest, put my heart in the booth, and just started rapping.
Let it be.
It is what it is. If the people don't love it, they not supposed to. I could lie to niggas and say I'm doing all types of shit that I don't do to glorify the people and pull them in, but I would never be true to the people. I'm giving y'all me on this album. I'm not gonna glorify selling dope or doing motherfucking drugs, because that ain't what you supposed to be glorifying. I got kids, son. I had to do what I had to do at that time. Where I'm at right now ain't where I was at, but where I was at when I was there, I had to do it. When I hand you this album and you listen to it, you get all of me. If you don't recognize me for what I am when you hear that, y'all niggas ain't real. The thorough music movement right now, man, I can honestly say, man, we are challenging each other. LB the One. LB the One is the new mixtape. That's my big brother, Thorough Music. We've been pushing mixtapes out and giving the people what they wanted since we started. His mixtape is an album. And I promise you, when y'all hear it, it's gonna blow your ears off. The one will be out, I'll give it 3 weeks. And that's actually giving you more time than I need to. It's probably 2, but I give you 3 just in case we have complications with print. The mixtape right now, it's called Back on My Business. That's bomb, you know what I mean? It's explosive. Honestly, most people who listen to it, they be like, this is not a mixtape. Like, you gave people this for free. For free. It's an album for free. We speaking about things that everybody go through on an everyday basis. Niggas is losing their cribs. Niggas is losing their cars. Niggas is getting women, playing them for some bullshit and losing their kids. Bro, we speak about everything that people can relate to.
That's all on bomb.
That's all on bomb. Get it? No challenging these cats that's out here, dog, but they ain't saying nothing. And I'm not against nobody, honestly. I work with anybody. But y'all niggas ain't saying shit, bro. Step it up. And that's just me being real. You niggas don't like it, then fuck with me. Fuck niggas if they don't fuck with us. That's the biggest motherfucking motive right now. Fuck niggas if they don't fuck with us. That's honest, bro. My motive is this. My new slogan is gamble, grind, and maintain, but live elite. Gamble is a life now. You grind and maintain, but live elite. If you not doing that, bro, ain't nothing to talk about, cuz. Oh, it's a trademark already. It's on t-shirts, it's on everything. Gamble is a life now. So that's what the whole slogan is. I don't ever want to put my slogan in a perspective of, oh yeah, you gotta hustle, you gotta get money, you gotta kill people. That's not what it's about. It's about doing whatever you have to do to make you that person that you know you are. So you grinding, maintain it, but you living elite. Gamble, grind and maintain, but live elite. It's so simple. You can take it to anywhere. I can take it to my son. He going to school every day. He know what school gonna bring him. Oh, I gotta bring back these good grades. So daddy'll buy me that PlayStation 4. You know what I'm saying? I'm grinding and maintaining, but I'm trying to live elite. What's gonna get me to that point? Doing everything I have to do to prove that I've done it. That's a gamble.
This is PeterPromo, and you've just been interviewed by my man, Teamboy Cold.
Damn, P.